And the months-long streak without a 1% move, well, it was broken today. The Dow Jones Industrial Average tumbled 237 points to 20,668. The Nasdaq was off 107. The S&P 500 dropped 29. Bob Pisani has more on today's big decline.
It was a sea of red here on Wall Street today, and we saw something that we haven't seen in a long time, a 1% move to the downside in the S&P 500. That hasn't happened since January 30th. All right, so what's behind all this selling? It's clear that a lot of this is continued weakness in bond yields and the dollar from last week's Federal Reserve meeting. Now, that's putting pressure on banks. So, for example, the bank ETF, the symbol is KBE, was down 4%. Goldman Sachs alone shaved 50 points off of the Dow. The second big issue is anxiety, which is building over President Trump's ability to pass his agenda of tax cuts and infrastructure spending and lower regulations. That's the whole Trump agenda right there. Right now, the repeal of Obamacare is standing squarely in the way. There's a lot riding on Thursday's House vote to repeal Obamacare, as these battles are threatening to push out tax reform and more stimulus well into the end of 2017 or even into 2018. Finally, there is some concern on fundamentals. Auto stocks, for example, like Ford and General Motors, Hertz and Avis, they were all down sharply today over concerns about an uptick in loan delinquencies and weaker used car prices. And also, energy stocks remain weak as oil approaches a new low for the year. You put it all together, and it's a stew of worries for the markets to digest. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Bob Pisani at the New York Stock Exchange.